80-year-old people kill a rabbit every day, but he never eats, but to deliver the meat to warehouse 36. Strangely enough, every time he enters the warehouse, he jumps 3 times at the door. No one knows what's in this warehouse, but a leak detection professional has targeted this place. This day, the old man handled the rabbits as usual, but with too much force, the rabbit's head fell to the ground. The old man bent down to pick it up, but suddenly had a heart attack, died on the spot. After the death of an elderly person, the warehouse was transferred by the administrator and rented out, although no one knows what's inside. But Jack, a leak detection specialist, determined that there was something valuable inside, so without hesitation, he rented the warehouse. But he was just about to go in and search for treasure. I was stopped by an old lady on my way. So my aunt is the daughter of an old man. She said she had something in the warehouse. I hope Jack can allow himself to go in and get it. Jack certainly doesn't want to. What if he takes something precious? Before leaving, I threw a lock-breaking gas at my aunt and she cursed loudly. Jack opens the gate of warehouse 36, but I found that it was full of scrap metal. Recycling waste may not necessarily sell for 200 yuan. Fortunately, after a thorough search, find a candlestick in a box, and there's a strangely shaped table. It looks like an antique. Jack thinks he's going to make a fortune this time. But when I got the pawn shop, I was informed by the boss. The candlestick is a fake. He quickly showed the boss the table. Boss bows his head to study, but accidentally triggered 3 books of mechanisms, bounced out. The boss husband saw these 3 books, directly stunned, because this is a long-lost exorcism treasure. After cultivation, one can become an exorcist master, but there should be 4 books in the treasure trove. He told Jack, if we find the last one, give him a reward of 500,000 immediately. The old man kills a rabbit every day, but he never eats, but to deliver the meat to warehouse 36, obviously feeding something, but no one knows what's in the warehouse. Later, an elderly person dies of a sudden heart attack. The warehouse has been transferred to Jack, a humble professional. Jack originally wanted to take advantage of this opportunity to make a profit. As a result, only 3 broken books were found. But these 3 broken books are extraordinary. It is a legendary exorcism treasure. There should be 4 books in the treasure trove. They suspect that the remaining one is also on the 36th. The warehouse owner promised to pay Jack 500,000 for finding the last book. For the sake of money, Jack took the boss to the warehouse to search, but they flipped through the entire day. I didn't even find the root tree hair. For the convenience of finding things, Jack cleared a pile of garbage. The old man's daughter is observing in secret. Is there really any treasure in the warehouse? After a period of separation from the warehouse, it became significantly more spacious. But the 4th, I haven't found the magic book in this area yet, but I found a hint. Jack thinks the book is hidden inside. So we just broke the lock, opened the door of the dark room. A long dusty stench swept over my face. The smoke almost made the 2 of them vomit out their overnight meal. But for the 4th district magic book, the 2 of them still walk towards the inside. The deeper one can walk, the stronger the odor. Jack saw something lying on the ground ahead. It turned out to be a decaying corpse. 4th, the magic book in this area is placed next to the body. Only by crossing the body can we obtain the dim light. They didn't see a roll around the body. Anyway, either you're greedy for small gains or you'll suffer big losses. Jack went to the next warehouse to pick up the leak tray. I think there's a valuable treasure hidden inside. As a result, only a candlestick and a strange table were found. The candlestick is a fake. The table spat out 3 books, and it's a long-lost exorcism treasure. But there are 4 books in the treasure trove. Without 1 book, it's not worth any money. In order to receive a reward of 500,000 yuan, Jack took the boss back to the warehouse to find the 4th book. Found a secret room in the warehouse. A foul odor permeated the secret room, but in order to find them, I can only walk inside with a hard face. Finally arrived at the end of the secret room, but I found a decaying corpse lying here. 4th, this exorcism book is placed next to the body. Only by crossing the body can we obtain Jack, who has been fooled by money. Go straight ahead, reach for, but he didn't notice that the formation around the body had been trampled by him. Just as Jack was checking the exorcism book, the demon behind suddenly awakened, instantly swallowing the boss into the body. Jack quickly ran for his life upon seeing this. Fortunately, the demon did not immediately pursue him. Jack ran all the way to the door, only to find that the gate was locked. At this point, the old man's daughter appeared outside the door. Jack begged him to open the door, but his face was cold and indifferent, and hung the broken lock Jack gave him on the door. Jack's fate can be imagined. Actually, the old man at the beginning of the film jumps 3 times before entering the warehouse, just to exercise jumping ability, avoiding stepping on the sealed demon's formation. He feeds the devil with rabbit heads every day. It's also to feed the devil. Stay honest and not come out to harm people. If Jack doesn't take advantage of small games, let the old man's daughter take the things away. Maybe there wouldn't be any snakes later on.